Now with Charles Jesse.
Hi, Charles.
Hello, welcome back to New Hampshire.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Children and young adults in schools and colleges have become a major political battleground for ideological causes, including, but not limited to, firearms policy, gender identity, what and how we remember racism in our nation's founding and growth, and freedom of expression in the so-called woke cancel culture. What balance do you support between parents, students, educators, and maybe the educators' unions, government, in addressing the upbringing of our next generations? Does it take a village to raise a child?
You know, as a mom, I really do worry about what's happening in education. And the problem is people need to be honest about what's happened. You know, they're all saying, oh, this is what COVID did to us. Truth, we had a problem with education before COVID. You look at what we had, 70% of 8th graders in our country pre-COVID were not proficient in reading. 67% of 8th graders were not proficient in math. It just came out a couple weeks ago. The numbers are even worse on history and civics. Then you go and you add 2 years of lockdowns and our kids are in a world of hurt. Yet we still have 90% of American children under critical race theory, where if a little girl goes into kindergarten, if she's white, you're telling her she's bad, and if she's brown or black, you're telling her she's never going to be good enough, she's always going to be a victim. You've got biological boys playing in girls' sports. It's the women's issue of our time. Where is everybody? I mean, my daughter ran track in high school. I wouldn't even know how to have that conversation with her. How do we get our girls comfortable with biological boys in their locker rooms? That's not what we're supposed to be doing. That's not who we are. You look at Dylan Mulvaney, right? The Bud Light person. Make no mistake, that is a guy dressed up like a girl mocking women. We don't act like that. So what are we telling our girls? And then we wonder why a third of them seriously contemplated suicide last year. We're supposed to grow strong girls, confident girls. All this woke ideology in the schools has been a massive distraction when it comes to educating our children. The first thing is teachers just want to teach. That's what they went to school. They want to teach math, science, history, English. That's what they care about. But parents want to be able to be the ones that parent. We don't need anything happening in a classroom that we don't know about. There should be full transparency of what's being taught to your kids, what's being said to your kids, and what your kids are saying back. And the idea that we've had this disconnect between parents and children is dangerous. As parents, we have one job, and we have to get it right. So the way we need to focus is, how do we go and get our kids back on track? As governor of South Carolina, I knew if a child couldn't read by 3rd grade, they were 4 times less likely to graduate high school. So what we did is we started holding them back. We put in reading remediation programs. We worked with their parents. We did summer programs, and we got them back on track and set them up for success. We need to do that again. We need to have full transparency in our schools so that parents don't doubt for a second what is being taught and what is being said. We need parents to be able to decide where their kids go to school. No child should ever be mandated by government on which school they go to because of a zip code. And then we need to build things in America again. Let's go back to vocational classes in our high schools. We had apprenticeships in South Carolina, and we taught our kids how to build the things we were making in South Carolina. Let's do that across the country. When we start to focus on those things, that's when we'll be setting our kids back up for success, and we'll stop all this distraction that's hurting them from an anxiety standpoint, from a depression standpoint, and from a confusion standpoint. Thank you.